Welcome back to Bar Talk here in Pines Bar, Jersey City, New Jersey. My name is Chris Clemenza, aka Pepino. We have a special guest here today.
How drunk are you, Chris?
I'm getting up there. I only been doing comedy for 2 years, and you're the biggest comedian I know, so that's it.
That is really sad that I'm the biggest name you know.
At least in person. We got Rick.
Are you going to tell them who we are? Oh, okay, you just did it. Okay.
We got Rick Crom. He's done a lot of things, two seconds at a time.
You've been following my love life. Yeah.
Also his love life. My favorite is he was on Louis C.K. He describes the meaning of bundle of sticks. We won't go into too much details on that.
Well, they can look it up online. They can just go to YouTube and look up poker divorce as the search words, and you'll see the whole scene.
Poker divorce?
Yeah, that's like 4 years ago that we did that.
That was years ago.
And we've done 3 others since then, but not nearly as profound as the first one we did.
That was the best in season 1, episode 2.
Yep, that's what it is.
So, Rick.
Yes, Chris. It is Chris, isn't it?
Yes. I got 5 names. I'm Persian, Italian, Greek. I got a name from each one of the nations. And Austrian. I don't have a name for the Austrian side yet.
Would that be C. Kyle?
That would be C. Kyle.
C. Kyle. That's good.
No, my Austrian name is Adolf Hitler, but that's a long story.
What's your drag name? Fluffy Longgrain.
Yes. I work in a gay bar. I'm a straight guy who works in a gay bar. I still have a drag name.
Scarlet Billows.
Maybe it'll probably be something. No, my drag name is Oompa Loompa.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Oompa Loompa. I'll buy that totally, man.
So, Rick, tell us an embarrassing drunk story that happened to you.
Well, you see, when I'm drunk, but the thing is that right there, the name is wrong, because when I'm drunk, I'm not embarrassed. It's when I'm informed of my behavior later that I might get a little embarrassed. I've been drinking on and off for a long time. Sometimes I stop for 5 years, sometimes I stop for 7 years, and then I started again. I've been drunk for about 2 years now. I've been drinking for, I've been back drinking about 10 years now, but so in various stages of my life, I've had a lot of drinking going on. Okay, let's see. Here's something that happened a couple of years ago. So here I am, at this, big gay bar in, New York called, the Townhouse. Have you ever heard of the Townhouse? It's older men, who are, there are younger men there too, but it's a very classy thing. I tell you how old the bar is. The hookers, the male hookers are 48 years old. And then their clients are like 80, to death. Right. And but they've got a piano. So a lot of us singer, actor, comedian types go there and sing show tunes, So we were there one night and I was drinking gin and tonic. Now, the thing about, I usually drink beer or wine and that makes me happy. They make me say things like, hey, come here, I'll blow you, But gin makes me say things like, you know what your fucking problem is. It makes me think very clearly and I tell the truth. What's perceived to be the truth at that particular time. All right. So here we are one particular night, and we're drinking, and I'm about 5 gin and tonics in. Having a wonderful time. And we're singing Maria from West Side Story. That's Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria. And we're all singing, Maria, Maria. And we're getting there, and we're having a good time. And I'm doing the high notes, I'm like, Maria, Maria. And everybody's, ooh, and we're all having and this tall old queen comes over, looks at me, and he's just staring at me, like a stare at luggage on the carousel. He's just staring at me, and I know he's going to shit. And we're in the middle of a song, having a good time. Okay, he walks up to me, and I thought he's going to say, Why, what a lovely voice you have. What a, oh, you're an impressive. No, he comes and he puts his hand on my face. And he says, you're disgusting. And he pushes my face. Not so hard that I fall down. And not so hard that it hurt, but he pushes it. And I went back to what he was doing. And nobody else saw this. Because he did it so quickly. He was like, you're disgusting. And I was in a bit of a shock there. And I thought about it for a second, and I said, no, you're disgusting. Keep your hands off of me, right? Thinking that's the end of it. Well, so, and the song's still going, say it loud, and there's music playing, say it soft. But I start thinking, that son of a bitch. How could he put his hand on my face? You know what I should have done? I should have smacked him with that plastic fishbowl tip jar on the piano. It's flat-sided. I should have smacked him with that. But he would have probably thrown his drink at me. You know what I should have done? Is I should have knocked that drink out of his hand with my left hand, and then at the same time smacked him across the face with this plastic tip bowl. Right? That's what I should have done. You know, I'm very high, but that's what I should have done. But now I had a plan just in case. So don't you know, the song's not over yet. Say it loud and there's music playing. 20 seconds later, he comes over, he goes, you're disgusting. And that's all he got out. And it was a beautiful ballet choreographed, almost a baseball move. I knocked the drink out of his hand with one hand, picked up the fishbowl tip jar, smacked him across the face, and put it down. And this happened so fast that, and the noise was loud. It was like bang! And the people on the other end of the piano, by the time they turned their head to see what that noise was, I was putting the tip jar down. Okay.
By the way, Rick doesn't keep grudges, everybody.
This wasn't a grudge. But it's weird because I'm not a violent person. But gin makes that guy come out. You know, I should have done, and the guy flies up against the wall.
Guess what's your next drink going to be?
Oh, I'm fun on gin and tonic for about 5. But just don't push my face. So I did that, and of course the management comes running into the room. Why do you say that so much now? I'm not quite sure you are straight. Hi, I'm the straight guy in the gay bar. I'm the straight guy in the gay bar. I'm the straight guy in the gay bar.
I have to say no homo every other sentence. I gotta make some people know that. You wouldn't believe I get harassed here.
People would love you if you were gay anyway.
Yeah, but they might love me 2 months.
You will flatter yourself, young man.
That's I had a guy keep on harassing me yesterday, and I'm the most touchy-feely guy. You could
say that with your mouth full.
Oh God, I gotta watch what I say here.
Let me finish my goddamn story, would you? All right. So anyway, the management comes rushing in, and they're like, you know, what's going on? And of course, I've seen enough movies from the 1940s that I just went, this man assaulted me. And I had to defend myself. And then, you know, I realized, because I'd been in a lot of bar fights in bars in the 80s, not as a violent person, but like, you know, in the Greenwich Village bars, they would come down, kids from Jersey would come and come to beat up the fags, you know, and we'd have to fight them, and we would, and we'd usually win. But, no, it's true. You had to learn, you know. So but I realized that the cops were going to come. It was about 5 seconds. It was about a 2-minute window before somebody said, like, hey, wait a minute, he hit him with a weapon. So I said, listen, I don't want to spoil the good cheer in this room up to this point, so I'll take my leave, and then get the hell out of there. Oh, that stuff. And then they told me that about 5 minutes later somebody called the cops on me, but I was long gone. But so that's one story. And oddly, isn't it odd? You spend your whole life being a gentle soul, trying to inspire young people and nurture and teach and all that stuff. And my one proud story that makes me more of a man is the one time I beat up a guy with a fishbowl at a gay bar. So I can't judge what people say. I got drunk at Buckingham Palace once.
Oh, we gotta hear that one.
Well, it was you know, Buckingham Palace never had tourists before. And
I'm sorry, so all your stories have something to do with at least one queen.
this is exactly right. This is exactly right. That's how I got thrown out of Buckingham Palace.
Another queen. The queen.
No, because here's what happened. My friend and I went there. you had to put your name on a list, and they give you tickets. But it was like, okay, come back at 2:15. Well, that was 3 hours from when we signed up. So I had never been to London before. We found this quaint London pub. Do you know the alcohol content of London pints?
Probably at least 10%.
At least 10, if not 90.
I should know that.
Oh, well, we sat there. We had like 3 pints, and we could hardly walk back to Buckingham Palace. But we got in line. So here we are. My friend and I were staggering through Buckingham Palace. Now, and they're showing, but it was just this big, it looked like a big museum, right? Every gift that they ever gave a king or a queen was all on display, as you go down the aisles. So, of course, my friend and I are, we're being about as queeny as you can. We're being about as pissy and queeny as we can.
Okay.
We're like, talking about how tacky that thing that Louis XIV gave Queen, whoever it was, and
I can just imagine that conversation. She's going, I'm the queen, you're the queen. I could just...
Well, basically what happened was we were laughing and making fun of all this, centuries of history, and we're looking at it like it's no,
Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, we're looking at it like it's what is that, QVC, look at this tacky crap. What can you do with that? And no, and of course at some point the tour guide is going on, and some idiot American went like, so where's the queen? And my friend and I go like, we're right here. Just trying to be funny. And they came up to us, they said, you'll have to leave at the next juncture. I said, all right, fine. They were very polite. That's the thing in England. They can say the most disgusting things to you, but they say it with a British accent, and it sounds classy. See, Paul may I say, would you mind go fucking yourself again? That's beautiful. Say that again. That's beautiful. Let me get the wife. Come here. Tell me to fuck myself again. You know how you say hello to somebody in England? Repeat after me. Air. Hair. Lair. Air, hair, lair. Yeah, and then you wave your hand like the queen. Air, lair. Yeah. So there's a couple of drunken stories for you. I'm sure I have more.
Maybe next time.
I'm getting bumped from a podcast.
No, I could listen to you.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
But I'm running out of battery here. Is there anything you want to plug in?
That is so easy. I'm not even gonna. Right. I'm not even gonna. Oh yes. Well, Louis C.K. You can see me on Louis C.K. and you can see me on Boardwalk Empires and things like that. I'm working as I've gotten older. I've stopped working on Broadway shows as a singer thing, and now I just do these. I let my hair go gray, and all of a sudden I'm playing these lawyers and under fives. But they pay good. They pay fine. So anyway,
What that 2 seconds got you? I'm sure you're not going to say. I'm just going to throw a number out. $20,000 for that 2 seconds on Boardwalk Empire.
no, that wasn't $20,000. That was $800.
Okay,
That's all. That's all what a day player. 2 seconds, right? But I was there for 15 hours for that 2 seconds.
Is there a track on that, like Rick Crom, Boardwalk Empire?
I get a credit.
4 seconds.
No. What do you mean? A track? Is somebody tracking it?
Like, is there an actual time on how much Rick Crom did?
Oh no! Wouldn't that be so degrading for actors if on IMDb they said screen time 0.7 seconds?
But that's Boardwalk Empire, though. That was a great show.
That was a great show. I'm up for something big right now, but I can't tell you what it is because I haven't got it yet. So
Okay,
I'm not gonna. But what were we saying?
Look,
No, I'm drunk. Oh well, I have been teaching stand-up comedy in a very comprehensive method out of the Comedy Cellar for the last 4 years. If you go to the Comedy Cellar website, hit classes, it tells you all about it. It's not a rip-off. I'm very involved with my students. Only 10 people per class, 3-hour classes, and I've learned that in life, you don't necessarily get what you want. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you get. And sometimes what you get is better than you ever wanted or deserved. And I feel that about my teaching and my classes. I never expected at this point in my life that I would have something so fulfilling as teaching, and that I would enjoy it so much. So come to my class. We're sold out now, but come in the fall.
We'll plug it in the page. We'll plug it in on the YouTube page.
Why do you keep playing with your nipples like that, Chris? You're right in front of us. You're playing with your nipples. The people at home can't see this.
That's why I'm playing with my nipples. It's just making me too hot.
All right, well, okay. I've never seen, but you're playing with all three of them, and I've never seen that before.
Well, all three of them. That's not a nipple.
Oh, my apologies.
I'm going to cut this out later. I'll just keep this.
No, you don't you dare. This is the funniest part of the show. My boring stories weren't funny at all. All right? That's why I'm doing this show.
I once got so drunk in another bar, walked to this bar, woke up underneath the toilet. When you're 5 foot tall, this is possible. Underneath the toilet, locked the door. By the way, there was only one bathroom working that day. Thank God I wasn't working here at the time. So I had to break open the door. My friend lived upstairs. I woke up at 9 p.m. after 5 hours of sleep. I know, but if I wake up at 9 p.m. after 5 hours of sleep, I don't want to know what I did the night before. So I just scurried out of the building. Ran home.
You scampered, did you?
I scampered.
Yeah.
Ran home. Then I heard, Chris, you locked yourself in the bathroom. You were underneath the toilet in a puddle of piss.
How romantic.
Ain't it?
Well, I remember an old Dave Attell joke when he was first starting comedy. And he said, when you know you're too drunk when you wake up being tit-fucked by a guy named Lumpy. And for some reason, it just came to mind.
Lumpy, a.k.a. Cyclone JJ.
I don't know.
Yes, we get fat people are lumpy. Thank you.
Yeah, we're Lumpy.
I'm a baby bear, so let me not say bear. I heard bear is not a term for fat that die.
That's right.
I gotta be careful what I say.
But you have a little picnic basket.
I know.
All right. I see they're giving us the light to get out of the business. So
You'll see me either you'll see me here in Pint Bar cleaning the toilets, or you'll see me in a Spanish bar cleaning the toilets.
I just want to, for some reason, now I want to see you in a Matador's outfit.
Now the fantasies are coming out.
I know. Wouldn't that be great to see Chris in a Matador's outfit? A picador, if you will. And complete with pictures, by the way.
I'm a straight guy underneath a gay toilet.
Right. Right. So I figured, well, why wouldn't I be nice to you and talk to you about these things? So, all right. It's thanks for having me on your show.
Thanks for coming. Trust me, I should be thanking you.
Yes, you should be, but you're not. But you have been. You've given me this wonderful beer.
Yes.
And, you know.
Pint Bar at Jersey City.
I love Pint Bar.
70% gay, 30% straight.
Not every night.
Not every night.
Like tonight, it's going to be gay, gay, gay.
Monday.
It's Monday. It's going to be, right, there's going to be Cox Akimbo.
Well, Mondays are fine. That's why I'm trying to mix it up with this, Sundays.
You are so shit-faced.
Sundays, we get all the waitresses and their gay friends come in.
Well, I don't like that. I don't like that.
So you come a lot on Sunday nights.
Yeah, but that's before I get here.
Wednesday, we have trivia. That's probably the biggest straight night. We used to have comedy here. But
I did the first comedy night here. I did the first two of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Wolf asked me if I would do a set, so I did.
Nice. I wish somebody recorded that. I guess nobody did.
Did what?
Recorded that.
I don't know. There might be a recording. Who knows?
Oh, I would love to see that.
You're running out of battery time. You're going to have to charge your computer before you do your next interview. At 7:20. So let me say thank you, Chris, for having me on your show. When I come back, I hope I have some new drunken stories for you.
Oh, I hope you come back, since you are the highest comedian I know. Compliment, and that shows how far I am in the comedy business. Compliment a disgrace to me.
I mean, the way you describe it, you make me sound almost successful, and it's an illusion.
You're famous to me, but
Well, you have to hang around long enough. That's all. Yeah. You're gonna be huge in this business.
thank you.
You're
I'm just saying that because I bought you your last 2 drinks.
that's correct, but but there's some truth to it. You're a novel person. There's nobody like you. I don't know any other comedian. I can look at a lot of comedians and go, oh, he's just like that guy, or she's just like that girl, But you, I got no comparison at all.
The next best thing is Danny DeVito, Joe Pesci.
But they were never stand-up comics.
Okay.
They were always actors. So you got a cornered, man.
Yeah, you're only competing with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 5 foot tall. Well, let me not get into it. Let me not. I'm just gonna own it.
Yes, you are. We're gonna give you a little.
I do own it.
You do own it. That's the thing. That's the great thing. You don't want to be like anybody else.
Oh no, man, I definitely am not.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to be like Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Well, it would be nice to be mistaken for Brad Pitt, certainly. But then you have to give up drinking. So.
Brad Pitt don't drink.
Drinking Angelina Jolie. I'll suffer.
Oh, I thought you were in it for the kids. Anyway, all right, let's get out of here before Chris Hansen shows up, shall we?
Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for our next episode coming up very soon. Thank you. Bye.
Yay!